agus fáilte go háte go hail lumsa Louise.
Lumsa Shiva. Oh my God. Sorry, no, Tom, we're going with this.
Lumsa Dearmad. Agus lumsa Dearmad. It's fine, I'm here now.
You're in an awful state of affairs.
I know, yeah.
Okay, we're going to
Dearmad?
acknowledge the elephant in the room. You have a cry there, and Shiva, you tell us about Dearann's trousers.
So Dearán currently has 2 massive soup stains on her pants. Yeah. And she's crying. Oh my God, Dearán
Is having a midlife
she's vomiting in the first episode. She's crying
My
now.
laughter. Oh my God. No,
What bodily
stop.
fluid
I'm not
will
letting
come
you
out
do
next?
this to me. I don't letting you do this to me. I'm
Don't
just
say all
laughing.
right. To give a bit of background to the story, I was late, sure, as always, coming in today, and I said to Dearán, I'm in a great mood. We might go out tonight. I know that Shiva said it, she would have a joch one, but she could be maybe convinced otherwise.
Oh,
Dearán
Shiva
turns
always
around
does
to me,
that.
right, with a big bowed head and goes, no, I couldn't be going out now. I have a soup stain on my pants. And I was like, sorry? She was like, I have a soup stain on my pants. Like, is that the worst excuse you've ever been given?
Well, yeah, but you landed in after I'd just been absolutely ripped out of it. Shiva horsed into me over the soup stain, and 2 lads now.
Sorry,
also
Tash Bond and Stain like Neil Shea.
Yeah,
Neil
she's
Shea.
for
on
fuck's
the camera.
sake, okay.
No, like, it's good done.
See,
It's
all
good
about
done.
perspective. I would say Neil Shishin Roalk.
Yanti, we were there, Clara.
No, sure, your hopes fine ara. Grabsha angty, grabsha fogged and tea, and then
Well,
we
Cross the lace the other way now.
Oh, sorry, yeah. Oh, guys, like, I'm being so fucking exposed here now.
God
This is
forbid,
terrible.
anyway, I just want to say that she'd go out in the town with a soup stain.
But Danic she
Oh, yeah, dinama, agus dinama. We'll just stop off in the apartment en route and I'll give it a quick wipe and get rid of it.
Sure, I'll give you a fresh pair of jeans. Like.
Yeah, give me a fresh pair of jeans. Okay, fine. If they can fit me.
But vi marrá actually Sean school pair cosúla seo on a costasach lot against Beidir Kanye West mar Yeezys.
Yes.
Shannon
You know, so
Kate Von Gage.
you're making a fashion statement.
No, guys, this is so unfair now. I'm going to have a new rule or how to gael, okay? Because, no, Neil Caddigiv may slagging a hit because you're fine married women now. Any prospective men I
Girl.
might meet will hear all of this crack or how to
You
gael.
draw it on yourself. And also, the second thing is I'm going to send you a link to an previous episode, How to Remove a Stain. Did we do that?
We
Oh,
did
you
actually.
did,
There you
yeah.
go now.
Yeah,
You
okay.
won't be long getting it out.
But
No.
fashion there, and you may like there may be men listening who like soup
And stains.
and stains and jeans.
And dirty women. No.
Listen, there's
Okay.
no sympathy
You're on
here.
it. No, yeah, there's fucking not. I'm not
No.
getting away with it. No, I thought I was the cool one now that I've a tattoo in my hand.
You are. And listen,
Yeah.
you're on a cooler VOD. Watch the jersey and everything.
No,
Sure,
there you
serious.
go.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So Malta Ain romantic perspectives and mohinchin howtogmail.com.
Yes, get in touch.
No
Get-
slide all the
Jack-
stockings in the DMs. They've been lit these
I
days.
do. A lot of people slide into my DMs. In fairness, nobody that I'd be interested in really. But oh god, that's all. Anyway, but the best line I ever got was,
Go on.
"Oh, dirty clock on, and the woman you are."
Oh, that's nice.
Oh my god! I was like, I know he's only some young fella. Like I didn't like. He's really young, so I didn't even reply. But
Philip said that
I
was
what a
nice.
line!
Yeah.
What a line! I was like something out of like I don't know, the
Yeah,
1960s.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
woman you
And
are.
the woman you are.
I feel the way to your chrí is definitely a bit of litriach, the bit of filioch, the bit of like you love an owl, I'd say declaration in nice words.
No, do you know what I've realised about myself is I can't do anything casual really. It's all has to be really intense or nothing for me. I've no interest.
Yeah.
Which is a problem because I think that's actually probably a bit toxic. But anyway,
No.
look.
So
Yeah.
she needs either a declaration or a proclamation, Mohim.
Oh, hey.
There you go.
How
There
long
you
were you
go.
sitting on that?
Yeah, I was like, oh, fucking burst of say
Such
it.
a good one coming. Well, gals, Sulla Lamer stuck in our topic na shock tonight. It's been a whole
it's been a
season
minute,
since
yeah.
I've rehashed that. Can we just talk about gas things we saw earlier?
Oh, sorry, yes.
Rinne Shachtana. I feel like our group of WhatsApp is on group is ganohi atá gomar my phone. I actually
But that's what you're on for you, will.
I go through phases. Sometimes I'm like, can they take a day off? But then or into I'm like,
yeah. Shiva, interject here.
go on, interject.
What didn't Louise say to you? I really don't like when you and Darren message without me.
Yes, I did. So thank
So
God for
then Neil
community.
Cadigum shouldn't yet and Neil Cadigum got with the curse of groupa.
Oh, I know. It's me. I'm the problem. It's me.
Yeah, you're demanding,
Yeah,
Louise.
I am. But like, oh gosh, sure, obviously I hate the FOMO.
I know.
Do you know
big
what I mean?
FOMO,
Like,
so
would you
come
not
on.
agree?
Yeah.
So no Kush can mean like Cade Quake Chalk these group of WhatsApp Gokul
Shannon
Orgamani
Rhodes. Yeah, I know. I need to go out to this. Like, if I could be on the ball and click in every time. But I'd love to know this, anyone that's Tunolishach. Is there someone who every time their phone buzzes deals with it straight away?
Mine doesn't buzz.
Yeah, neither does
I'm not
mine.
on
Every
vibrate.
time you see a notification, are you in?
I feel like it's just constantly a love ago.
Yeah.
It's like, which is
Yeah.
awful, but I'm
I've-
just more addicted to my phone than you.
I know mine's always in my love as well, but maybe I'm just out of sight, out of mind.
You're just ignoring us.
I am. Yeah.
Do you know what's hilarious as well? I've noticed in Louise, you have a tendency to break the fourth wall and just speak straight, give it straight down the barrel of the gun.
She's
You're giving it to the
doing
camera all the time.
The office email. She's like,
Sorry,
Yeah, you
it's
just
not
go-
the these are our family.
I know, yeah, but
we love you.
I know.
The kids as well.
okay, I'd learn from
Okay.
loving people. So on Cúisgrímar ag denmh seo mar rud a dhéanann penguins.
Yes.
No, denna she'd rud their van and pebbling agus tógan she'd like cluck up yoga the nadini like or for their partners or the pay were they. So Darren she'd near Tom Muidne Yenna Verlina, that's like our version of pebbling.
Yeah.
So
Cute.
agus so háil am around for the taspont céile agus muid ag tafid.
And though she fab because actually rather when I'm on a hoop boss is when the group is lit with gas stuff. Like when you're asking me hard work questions, I'm like, oh,
Hard work questions.
But when it's like nice fun memes, I'm like, woo. What
Okay.
about is that? So
Okay,
on,
Kate
just
Garwallow
say
and
yours.
Plus
Kate.
I reduce there. Go
Okay,
on.
I have a really good meme. It goes.
Curse Rocks a group A.
Oh, sorry, yeah, go right shots
Go
group.
back with
Okay,
it.
okay, screenshot
And
this.
it'll be Seuss, Aaron Scollon, Deepshire Sawalya.
Okay,
Woohoo.
right. What's your roll of?
Giving high tech.
Yeah.
Okay, it's in.
Oh.
Okay.
CC Louise Gantron.
So it's me, May, August Darren J. You think you want me to shut up? I have to listen to myself, even when I'm not talking.
Is that right? Pointing at me.
Because I saw that, I was like, Louise.
That's me. Okay. It is brutal here. And that person says, I mean, yeah, fair. Okay. Mm-hmm. Right, gas, Shiva.
Okay. So mo ceann, agus actually to me on a hosta gur tá sé seo faoi ceann den emojis. Oh my god,
Yeah.
why am I now not able to find this rudder Craig May? And basically, and then two sides there in an emoji shutting you off. So I was like, oh, this is going to be.
Oh my God.
You know exactly what it
I
is.
know exactly
You know what it is.
Joe, I had actually saved that as well. To
Really?
send to you.
Oh my god! So
Yes.
basically, it's Eva the gonna like bring loadu fween emoji. That's like the salute emoji. Okay, and it says so the person who's sending it basically this is what they're thinking when they send this emoji. Beloved friend, whatever plan you have in mind, count me in. I am there for the whole afternoon, day, night, whenever, 1,000 times over. Of course, I am uneasy about the military symbolism, or should I be? But perhaps there is something important to it. Consider all the ways we entrust to each other our lives in full knowledge of the power we necessarily have over each other. The ways in which people can undo each other. We are brothers, sisters, comrades in arms to the ends of the world and the end of the night. I adore you.
Oh.
So Sinead Tall Gash, Ain Organ is Soidam Sheh on
Yes.
Salute Shaw.
I love
That's
that.
exactly what I mean.
I love
Oh,
that as well.
wow.
I
Was
was
that
nearly
a
getting
little-
emotional.
Everyone
Yeah,
should.
hold on, Mission,
Yeah.
come on.
Delighted.
Cute.
So she should not ask. Okay, well, I kind of missed the assignment. I missed out
Oh,
on the assignment.
tell
And instead of a
surprise.
meme,
Didn't read the fucking messages
I
about it.
didn't read the assignment, to be honest. So this is what I took from it. And I actually think this is going to be Nias Fire. So we know that.
Fuck ye. This is better.
No crown more. But Jodie Third has been giving out about the Al Gruig, okay?
Yeah.
So I actually chatted to this fella, but also this is a stunning picture and I just feel like it gives you a little bit of perspective, right? Sometimes, okay, when you think that the Gruig,
Like, where is this going?
I know.
it's just going, go in and have a look at this fella. Trevor Highland is his name. Okay?
Right.
Go and
Right.
have a look at him.
Okay.
Oh.
Trevor
Okay.
is the fresh prince of Belmullet, okay? He went Rua. We know, Theron, you were thinking yourself of going Rua there,
No,
right?
well,
He is naturally Rua, lives in Switzerland and was taking part in a marathon when someone stopped him and was like, you've got amazing hair, can you shave it into a mullet and enter the European mullet world finals? Obviously, European world finals doesn't make sense. It was something like the
It was
international
the Mullet Cup.
the mullet cup. And I just thought that during like, look, if the brand doesn't work out, there's
a
another
mullet in
route
it.
for you.
Guys.
And Trevor is free to talk at any time. I got his number. He's single and he's studying a master's.
No, this
Oh,
can't
is
be
it
my
already?
life. No, I'm
Go.
actually
So we're
bored.
Doing a live hookup.
Yeah.
Yo, Erin Budcrailer.
Yeah.
Can
And I
say
just
though,
thought, no, listen, it doesn't have to be anything sexual. You could just talk about your group.
Can I actually say, Darren, if you wore that jersey, na brístí Solacashin, and you had a mullet, I actually think you'd ride you. I think that would be your type, like, I really do. Like,
That's why I got his number and I got his email as well. So you could Zoom him from Switzerland if you wanted.
Abort this section of the podcast.
So
Move
Darren,
on.
Just in case you didn't think that
Move
we
on.
care for you. Don't worry, don't show.
I'm going to go in
Don't worry,
universe.
don't worry. So guys, I know it wasn't a meme, but sure, look, I relied. Didn't we get something out of it? We did.
Move the fuck on. Move the fuck on right now.
Tame and a shock to the gals. No. How to remember things. Okay. So this was largely inspired by Limerick's motto. Do you know what the motto of Limerick is?
No.
You do, come on. The Treaty Stone, Darren. Ní glacán. What's written on it? Cuinig limnach is...
Oh, Balalimni or something, or what?
That's it. Cuinig limnach
Oh.
is the phrase. And also, Limerick for a small while was its own country.
Republic. But there was a lot of them. There was one in Wexford was a
Let's not steal
republic
Limerick's
for a while.
thunder.
so was in a show. Yeah.
Okay, well, back to Limerick. When I was thinking of a little bit of inspiration for this, I thought, what a lovely verb is cuinig. Okay, come on, here we go. How about remembering things? Okay, so that inspired it. To be honest, there was no connection. Well, actually, we might, if we're going to get really stuck in Yes Janie in some topic show, maybe we could talk about our, collective memory of things. But right now, I just want to talk about our personal, actual memories.
Yeah.
And like, we're glares na truck the inish.
Yeah.
How are your memories?
Like Neil she wrote
Yeah,
like
ná
an
mis
to
sé.
reach like in Yay like dearmad and make over the law, and it was hard to cool cloak. I was like, I don't remember, did I have a shower this morning? I could not remember. Like
So
if you put a
gas.
gun to my head, I couldn't have remembered if I had a shower that morning.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I must have had a shower this morning because I should
Oh,
have had a shower. But then I remembered that I had looked out the window and there had been a pink sky. But like, shouldn't tain kushka
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
there's a few little holes going on.
So your short-term memory, Neil Rova.
Yeah, I would say so. And my long term's not great either. So just don't lighten up.
So your name is Shiva. No, fair. Then I really come on, like I'm really good at retaining like facts and stuff that I've read. I'm really good, but like in terms of Mahale, no, really go hulk like a shin. Like so people tell me things and I'm like, geez, can't remember that at all. Short
I
term,
feel you.
long term, gachard, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Neil Rova, you know what? And particular things, right? So it's actually similar, and I hope I don't get a dribble out for saying this story of my life, but Darig Mavamas job in Lena, and she was always going on about how she felt like her mother got Alzheimer's, right? And she was like, oh, when you retire, is it a thing go will to like at risk or go will to in whale of like slowing down?
Yeah.
And I was like, jeepers, Misha, Níl Misha ach truck a hain, and I feel sometimes like my brain could be sharper. And I'm like, maybe it's something more to do with like, us being on the phone, having some accessibility to things. Our brains don't have to work as hard as, maybe not our brains, but our memory doesn't have to be tappa or even I don't know, sharp
Clear.
shin,
Yeah.
And it was a chat that we were having, and I found it really interesting because I was like, you know what, like there's so many different types of ways we use our mind. Okay, so there's one example, okay, that I want to ask you about for work in particular, okay, because I feel like being galera gubber instant like industry Kena, we know that like important things are remembering faces and names. How are ye nor bulan shivle ain at the Kiedor if you meet a group of people, say you're networking, agus, they're in the okay, this is Mary, John and Simon.
cat.
Faces, names. What's that like for you?
like Quiv known or Quig Fongate. I would say I'd get like 50% of them. Next time I meet them, I'd remember half of them, but not all of them.
Yeah. Oh, I'd be like, no, straight away, meh. And it's chronic. Like, I've been in situations, where they're like introducing A, B, C, and by the time he's got to B, I've forgotten A. And
Yes.
it's like, oh,
Jesus.
no, to take a hold. Because
Yeah.
I need my concentration marks cart either. I'm just like,
But is skille again. Is skille. Tá cahill really, really good done agus dorthaig and leisure wine. Why don't you remember people? Like as if like an energy dang know.
Yeah.
But she just ufas
Yeah.
But not
Yeah.
will tá like ruddy the Carolash quickly where
Darren Sheeds nor like so if you're like meeting someone in Héador and they're like, hi, I'm Darren, you should say, oh, hi Darren. You should Abramak.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have
Oh.
the name, right? Or is something that your brains apparently do in short term is recall. So if someone like introduces, I don't know, a Davna to you, you're going to be like, oh my God, that's my mother's name. So in your
Yeah.
head straight away, you're going to remember.
always happens.
or it might be, so that's a name, it might be a name like a Niamh. So Tá Niamh and McLeod,
Yeah.
my sister Niamh. I might be more likely
Yes.
to remember.
Yeah.
So connect them
Connect
to
them.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a chronic or one there bhí measach this is actually awful. Bhí Colleen, you see him just star agus gailge agus chumarg din gailtocht and bhí Colleen so gailtocht and she got an awful hump with me and I didn't know why, and I was like, what, like this one is so like passive aggressive, what is the story here, like she really Sarah, and I had like introduced myself. I thought I was really friendly and I was like, oh, I think I can't remember how the Banham did, but anyway it was something really like normal. And so I was like, geez, like no, but like Joe was not. It was
Don't
very
go
like,
saying
I was
her
gonna
name
say,
now.
don't
No,
give an
I'm not
You're
example.
gonna insult
but
Yeah.
I
half
just
of
got
our
on, like
listenership.
like it was something like
Yeah.
Mary or something like that. No, but sure, but
I know Shin
Mary is the
Kamota.
most normal
Shin, yeah,
name
yeah,
of
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
all time. So anyway, introduced myself, and she's really snooty and not sound to me. And I was like, what is this girl's fucking problem? Jesus Christ. Anyway, it was going on for the whole week of the Gaeltacht, and then it cost car timple and being like, in fairness, it is a bit fucking ridiculous that you pretended that you didn't know Mary. And I was like, what are you talking about? And she's like, last semester she does history and we full on did an assignment together, the three of us in my apartment.
Oh,
oh my God, totally forgot. Like,
Really?
didn't. Oh my God,
But-
didn't know. I honestly thought I didn't know her from Adam.
I know, but Nishin on like Neon Tanum and Ivan shit.
No, she was just very unremarkable.
Well,
I'm joking,
an
I don't
féidir
know.
lom cheiste chur, sorry now, this is
Yeah.
awful mar cheist.
Okay.
Ach, an bhfuil daoine ortha ann le aigena atá like,
It's gone into dangerous territory.
No,
now,
it's
Louise.
gone into dangerous.
it's okay.
By the way, this girl Mary was probably lovely. I can't even fucking. I couldn't even pick her out now.
can't
I was just.
remem- you can't remember.
I can't remember
But
what she was like.
actually,
But
no,
I
okay.
just remember being mortified.
What I'm
Point.
trying to say is some people look more distinctive than others. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what
If
you
you had like a jersey wearing red mullet friend, they'd probably stand out.
Yeah.
a little
Okay,
bit
well,
more than
unfortunately, none of
So,
us have
like,
jersey
anyway,
wearing
Red
mullet friends.
Go full. Well, she got
Trevor.
over.
No, shut the fuck up. You're not casting me in this fucking role. I
So-
knew. I fucking told you I shouldn't wear my jersey
So,
today,
on
and you said
Yapachiv-
no, wear it. And now this is what I'm subject to.
No, you're fine. Can I ask you so on Yapachiv Gowill limits again? Does our memory have limits to remembering things, or is it our interest? Are we, if we're not interested in getting to know that girl, getting to know that face, remembering a name,
Yeah.
is it our responsibility then?
Okay. I don't think a rud quincy is such a thought own, but I think like más bragging on dinner show like sim on it agus tá like spatial got onto then that you can quivnu or who.
Yeah.
But like I don't think it's a conscious decision. I don't think we'll need a raw day and go, I'm not gonna remember this person.
So ní ein and shiv ein kinti riamh that are consciously, I'm going to remember this name.
Well, I'm not like beep gone, you know. I'm not like Men in Blacking myself nor búlam in a ladron, you know.
Yeah.
No, but what about the opposite? What about if it's din a harva tábhachtach and you know like, okay, I really need to meet this person?
Well, I just while time I tape lots, I'm grand because you remember every
Yeah.
important person you
Oh
ever
my
meet.
God,
Do
absolutely.
I? Are you
Are
joking?
you joking?
Do I? Okay.
Yeah.
If there's a
She's
hint,
flattered by
if
this.
there's a hint of a sense of importance.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
like a fucking fly around shit. Like,
And you'll
Aye.
get there's life story now. It's really impressive. Like thought
Yeah.
they really cordial. I guess thought they long and
Yeah,
small talk.
yeah,
It's
thought
really
they really
impressive.
good man.
But so I just leave it to you.
yeah.
Okay, lads. I
agreed.
wasn't expecting that. I'm taking that as a compliment anyway, because actually I find it's horrible being in a situation when you are like chatting to someone, you know them, and you know you should know their name, and you just it's like you're dancing that dance being like, do I ask them again? Oh, sorry, what's your name again? But
Yeah.
how far gone is too far gone for you to be a noun on Keshin Achur?
Oh,
It's tough. Like if you're a gobber the naked.
But just outside him, dinna Ella. I'd be like, they're in Shohei.
Yes, that's
You know, or
that's
like
the
they're in
foolproof
Curty Fain
way.
and Anna and Shaw.
Yeah.
and who fills the silence? You give them an owl wink to tell them, come on, you're up. What's your
I'd be
name
like,
again?
I'd be like, oh, my Bill and Macara, they're in Aber Hello.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then Darren's like, hi, I'm Darren. And they're like, hi, I'm Mary.
Yeah,
Who are
yeah.
they?
That's
Okay.
always
So
the
you
way.
have to facilitate. But or ní I brain you go and like, you know,
Yeah.
like or sometimes I see the panic in Carl's eyes and I'm like, I need to ask this person's name.
Yeah, I know. Shin and Rod. And then Comrialler like Exmeen of Shearer stuff, like so things you remember. So you know that like I love a bit of all-veil, I love a bit of embellishment. When I'm telling a story, I sometimes think I remember things and times differently to how they happened. Because in my head I preferred the like romantic version of the show.
Yeah, I'm a bit like that as well.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, Nílach ain lag and wine the scale like.
But always you're only getting it from your perspective anyway.
Yeah.
Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
Beta Ray. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Just okay, yeah, okay, now that makes sense. Why? Because
Yeah.
I've been a gas ain't then I'd be like, no, shumar or Horlishay.
Yeah, do you know? Cá then ná
Yes.
cainte sin tá rá legan ar scéal agus rá legan déag ar árán. So there you go.
Oh,
There you go.
Shin and
Should we
Rod.
just allow her if we are on?
There you go, guys. www.donnapress.com.
Well, it's Bralam Shin, and
Got the
I think
plug in.
that this links in Gadas le Deja Vu.
Oh yeah.
So what I've for Deja Vu on me and Deja Vu go?
Yeah,
Brilliant,
really,
yeah.
really loider.
Okay.
Really loider.
English doing.
Or orintha, you know, sometimes you get full on deja vu, and orintha Ella, you get this like almost like edging version of deja vu, and I'm like, like is it? Or like I'm like, this has happened before, and the last time it happened, Dort May, I'm getting deja vu. So in order Nil May Kunshina Raw. It's I get it quite often.
Yeah. So there's a few schools of thought. Cad food said they're in.
Yeah, Guillaume Deja Vu. But yeah, Sachman. I don't know an Darlene Anna Vinnick, but Oranta. Yeah.
So me and Shivri have down the rabbit hole or TikTok for Deja Vu. No, Lena. This was doing the rounds with Janie because
Okay.
there was this trending term that's jamais vu, and it's the opposite to deja vu, right? Which is like literally the opposite. We'll come back to that, right? But
Okay.
deja vu, some people believe, is like signs of.
I'm just getting comfortable
Go
for this
for
now.
it.
Right,
This
here
is
we
on
go.
a-
Here we go.
This is up
lock
your
it in.
stride now, I will say. I feel like you're going to be, you would enjoy the conspiracy, and I think Shiva, you're going to be like, no, Romish Than, right?
Probably.
So there in Dina Orha, Goel, deja vu, like a little sign of a parallel universe or a past life. Okay?
Love.
So it's rud agant a horla hanafein. It may not have happened in this life to you, but it's something that could have, an experience you could have had Megan in a different life.
Yeah. Are Leisha Revan Larishin many minds, many masters?
No.
Or many lives, many masters? Horror live, it's fucking deadly. It's that whole theory of like reincarnation ex and that you've known each other in loads of other lives. So, yeah, definitely read.
But sorry, on Feilat Rowan Ella Horthoon, if we like Kirdine Rowan Ella, like what else could it be?
So some people think that it's just a product of your memory and that it's like so obviously neuroscience like is really
Oh,
dying.
how science. How does science have to come and shit all over the party?
Well, your brain. I think that, some people think that you're more likely to get deja vu if you're very tired, or if you're like, if you haven't slept enough, and it's like, are you still kind of partially dreaming or whatever? Is it just your brain is firing on, I don't know, different cylinders, like what, I don't know, like the neuroscience of where the brain is operating. But it's a lot more scientific, like, it's to do with how quick your mind is catching up to all the things that are going on. Like there's multiple things happening.
Yeah.
In Incan.
Cred and Shin Nismo, Mar Ornton or Horny and Shidumsa, and I'm about to say, because in my deja vu, I said something and then someone else said something back, but then I don't say it, so then that doesn't happen. So I'm like, this mustn't be a memory. It must just be what they can tell it.
yeah.
Marnie Horley basically, I'm like Raven from That's So Raven. I'm like prophesizing what's going to come, but then it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. So I'm like, so I'm not really
Like, and I as well think like about the parallel universe and past life. I'm a bit like, no, I just feel like deja vu is like I'm in a situation I've been in before. Like this exact thing has happened already.
But like, aren't it's really, really fucking ashtuk. Like, Obert, a Dort in Agent, or Dinnig, Shul, Her Temple, Curl, and all them were thinking, like, they're not things that would happen every day.
Yeah.
So, this is actually kind of freaking me out. I haven't really thought about deja vu. And now I'm like, what the fuck
No,
is it?
and I'm annoyed Mar V like study a gumny liscum call Shanish, but it was the opposite. So jamais vu is something that should be so familiar to you, but it's like you've never seen it before. So this is a really interesting one, right? So have you ever sat in the car and been driving down a road that you know so well, and it just is unfamiliar? You don't know where you're going. You're almost disassociated for a second.
No.
Never. Yeah.
What is it?
I've had weird.
Or, Marhample, you see a face of a person that you know, but you're like,
yeah, what?
who is that person? And I don't know them.
Yeah.
Or fag second.
Yeah, for a second, yeah.
And then you're like, oh, of course,
Yeah. I know. Or like you've a word and you're like, this is such a...
Yes.
And it's like, oh my God, what? It's like, I know.
You're
I can
brand new
feel
or
it and
fuffle.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, but ni fail at they were,
Yeah.
just like a glitch near the agent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to tell the scale correctly now, but anyway, they did this test on young people, like 100 young
That's
people,
grand.
to
Do
try
the
and
word
prove
correctly,
could you make people get jamais vu? Could you make them forget something, right? And it was what they did was they had 100 students write lines of the same word. Okay, so like something mad, like 60% of them got like halfway through and forgot the word. They were writing the sentence, but forgot the word they were writing.
Yeah.
It was just happening involuntarily.
Well, like,
Do you know
it's
what I mean?
a Shinar story of them, so you know the fuckle, my yarns to
Yeah.
a number A,
Yeah.
Kyle and Shay and Bree. Is that it?
Yeah.
But
I
also
suppose.
just Concha and Brie, but I think it's like you also just, I don't know, you forget too.
Okay.
Where they can rush into. It's níos láidir and not shit.
Right.
Go or TikTok, because Harvey Simul was rather go will like Simagot and stuff. I think that it's kind of like, it has that side of it that like if you want to believe in the Driocht and all of that, Beidir Gwil Rodig and Níos Moan.
Okay.
But also
I'm-
maybe it is just like go will do absolutely wrecked. Go call it Níos.
Yeah. And Day, and do you know our deep dives our TikTok more on?
No, be Misha. I need really hammer TikTok more.
No,
on.
well, yeah.
Yeah.
Then is just a black
Yeah.
hole of time.
I know,
Exactly.
yeah, well, Michelat, but I don't know. I just thought that was something that sparked my interest because it's even Lam horoscopes like a stuff Marshinda.
Yeah.
And actually, I do feel like it's interesting. I always think deja vu is an interesting one.
Yeah, no, ain't you? Like, you kind of just freaked me out today because I was like, what is it?
Yeah, and sometimes I feel when it happens, it stops me in my tracks, and I'm like, is
Yeah.
this a sign?
Yeah.
Came Fogg will, I don't
Yeah.
know, do you know?
But
I know
so card the card and Tussiger deja vu, Anne. Do you think it is a parallel universe?
I don't know. Like, there's probably a part of me that would love to believe in like the Driocht there being a sign of some sort, And I do definitely think, I don't know. I probably believe more in energy. I'd be like, if it happens, you know, at a time when I need, I don't know, a bit of a sign, I might read into it more in a ruddigant. But you know, sometimes it could just be gohfuil wrecked.
Like torrent, like aber mar home, but I think a horlish some Danny even makes an ifig. I was at the photocopier. Like that did not happen to me in a past life. Like how long have photocopiers around? Do you know what I mean? Like so I'm like, this is not a sign from above being
from
like press the button. 50 more copies, you know? Like burn the planet. Kill the trees. Yeah.
Well, then you're like going mad into like the whole Matrix side of things. I don't know. Like
Maybe I was a tree. Maybe I was a tree in a past life. And that's why I feel weird
Maybe.
about pressing the photocopier.
No.
Anyway, sorry.
The Dingle Druid told me I was a Labrador. That I gave
told
the
you you were
Dingle Druid told me that I was like
a slap in the face.
that she was like that. I give really big Labrador energy.
Actually, you just have to remind me of something, right? It was the night before you landed to Electric Picnic.
Okay.
Shiva, myself and Darren went off on a bit of a we went off on our little trip around DP. We were like, let's go exploring all the nooks and crannies, right? So we left the camper van anyway, and we were like kind of hyper, and we were like, let's just see where the road takes us, right? So the first place we landed on to was these like
The mummers. As soon as we landed in, we walked into the mummers, and they were all done up in their straw hats, and they were playing.
Oh yeah.
We actually stopped them and requested Sean South from Gary Owens. They did a quick Sean South, and then off we went to Reach, right? And we were like, all around the lovely, what was the name of Anoichin? Freetown.
That was in.
No, it was in KD as well. We went into the tarot card reader. Do you remember? And we sat down with her, and we were like, she was closing up, like, and pointed in, and we were like, could you give us a quick reading? And she was like, all I can tell you, she was like to Darren, is that your aura is very yellow.
Yeah.
You're very yellow. She kept on saying to her.
Agus cuairdi tú an brí de sin.
So Louise really wanted to do a reading, and I was saying,
Like a dó clogger
I was like, no way, she's not doing a reading
Yeah.
because, like, we know what would happen then now if the fucking
reading
tarot
was-
card said one bad thing.
Yeah.
You would
she'd
have spiraled and it would have
Yeah.
ruined the night.
Yeah.
So I was
Okay,
like,
fair.
no, this isn't happening. No way. And then the tarot card wanted to charge us €60 each.
Like a dó clogger
Like a dó clogger Martin.
Yeah.
And I was fucking pulling the plug on this, and she was not happy, and she was like, your energy is so yellow, you are way too up in your head, you are like giving me all this, and I was like, yeah, still definitely not doing it. I was like, oh really? Yeah, okay.
But on Druck were they bui then?
I don't know. She was making it. Louise was like practically like, give us your Revolut there, so and I'll Revolut you. I was like, we're not doing this. I was like, I'm gonna have to fucking deal with her now if she gets one bad thing said about her. Like,
Yeah.
Oh my god, I could have been. And then
Yeah.
instead we went to a drag like place, and it was much better.
yeah, it was. So now
It
you're
was the
welcome.
We needed, but
You're welcome.
yeah, you with your big yellow head and you, Jesus, yellow aura,
A yellow
There you go.
Labrador.
the big yellow aura. Shouldn't fall grab shame into.
No, John, I'm actually going to do Tá mé dul go dtí America leis an obair on Taflan Schuing, and there's a place where you can get your aura photographed, and I'm going to go and do it.
Love that.
I
Yeah.
know what.
I bet you
I
it's
know.
yellow.
Oh my God. I will report back.
Okay.
Yeah. What
God.
colour is my aura? I'll let you know.
Let us know. Yeah. We should all get it done. Okay, so my beagnach asam ag an muinte, but I want to finish le cleha, but rivishin. I'll ask a gigantic question that we can debate about then, oh mate. What are your thoughts, right, on Ireland as a country and our collective memory, the way we remember the past?
Flamer show, Kaiki show him, didn't we?
The trauma.
Intergenerational trauma.
Yeah.
We're all crippled by it and shame and being colonised. I mean, I think we fucking say that in every episode, don't we?
We do, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, can I actually read another meme?
Go on.
That's
Aaron
no,
Wilson.
it actually
Yeah.
no, it's Overha. It actually
on.
relates to this. Okay, you're gonna like this one. Okay.
Okay.
It's so weird being raised Christian and spending your entire childhood being told to care about others, and then one day they're like, "You're not actually supposed to care about others, you stupid socialist."
Oh, sin Anna.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sin
Anna.
screenshot. Yeah, actually,
Yeah.
original TikTok.
Yeah.
There we go. So
Oh.
Wow. Sin Anna. And do you know
Sorry, Ira know Shin. How are you going to raise your kids?
what? Like religious?
shameful or shame free?
Yeah, like
In
yeah.
terms
How are
of
you gonna?
Levi Ain, there'll be no church in my house. Like.
Yeah.
Sorry, that is such a massive question to throw me in the last 10 minutes of the episode.
And then she's
so
like,
come here, what?
Tell me more. I was going to say,
Louise, how are you going to raise yours? Where are you raising them? How many you have?
Louise got married in a church.
What are the
I got
names?
married
Louise
in the
in it.
church.
Yeah.
To
So
a
like,
holy man. Yeah.
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 Um,
I know.
That was
I
a
know.
fun mass.
Does she all of Berkesh though? But I wonder how many people think about it,
I was actually
or
going to.
just get on with being Irish and being reared the way they're reared and do what their parents did because they're trying to live good lives.
I think anybody who is considering getting married in a church, first of all, and is considering how they raise their children, should watch that documentary that was on RTE lately called
Yes.
Stolen.
Yes.
And then if you're still undecided, go and read the fucking schools list, and then ask me if you want to rear your children
Yeah.
Catholic.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with being Catholic. Obviously, we're all reared Catholic, but the institution is rotten. And
Right to the core.
right to the fucking core.
Mara, Eric, Charlie XCX.
Yeah. So watch those two, or watch Stolen, and then see if you want to
Report
participate.
back.
Yeah, I don't think anyone in their right mind would want to. And Rodella vi meach on the Roz. I actually think we have different memories of our Más Gael Gortuags má talking to Aaron's like Gideon Sale treat na Gaelinge, then go will collective memory to fruit got na dinne
Sure.
nach will an tiiscint ar an Gaeilge, I would think.
Tá,
Yeah.
yeah, agus tá léirgus éagsú agus ar an tír agus ar na dtíine.
Yeah. So there you go. Keep listening to How to Gael now.
Ar nó sin chuoine gur limnach.
Yeah, God, we better bring it back up again now. That was very.
No. Fair play there, August right Magat. I think there's probably a whole other ep or series in this topic really, but I think will we play a game?
Okay.
Always.
Will we play a Claire?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to test your memory, girls, and
Oh,
ask
God.
you a few questions about the episode we've just recorded,
Okay.
and see what you remember.
Okay.
Okay, so I told you about a fella with a mullet. Where was he from?
Switzerland.
Well done.
Sorry.
Anua. Okay.
Switzerland.
Living in Switzerland. Oh, Bell Mullet.
Yeah.
Anua. Okay.
Okay.
Ken Tanam of here.
Trevor.
Anua.
August
Surname?
O'clock on.
Pending.
Like fucking
Pending.
chronic now. I was like, no.
We love a
Anyway.
Farrua. We
Guys.
love a Farrua.
Do we have on Shlina or no?
No.
What?
No, go on. I thought it began with a H, but no.
Highland.
Highland.
Oh, Jesus.
There
That's
you
what I
go.
want, actually.
There, Rodingdella. I was supposed to plant a word that I never planted.
She can't remember her own
I actually
name.
can't remember my own name.
What does this say?
I'll try to give another cash there because I'm trying to look back at my notey and see is there Rodingdella.
I remember going our gate Crivney flay.
Oh well, listen, was Roddy Carvalho, yeah.
Well, like, and we'll count August.
I have one of my first Queenie is so stereotypical me, but it's kind of nervy man really, really big. Like,
Can we guess what it is?
okay,
It's very
guess what it is.
stereotypical.
Yeah, go on, guess what it is.
Playing the fiddle.
She's definitely playing the fiddle.
Yeah.
You're probably a Gurkig. He's the Moose Cree, led the high look.
Yeah.
Okay, so this actually gas. So when I was like could just start like learning to walk, nervech my ahar you know the way when I played the fiddle, I had the two legs out like this. And my dad was the same. So I used to like stand in between his two legs, and then he'd have my little baby hand on his hand when he's playing the bow, and he'd play like Barney or the Spice Girls, like, and that's I remember like playing the fiddle, being like, oh, you know, I'm playing the fiddle now.
Touch a shin.
touch a
Yeah,
shin,
that's
Annie, yeah.
Adorable.
Yeah.
Adorable.
There you go now. So there you go. It is. I think that's my first memory. Yeah.
Wow.
Yes, Cadfutsa.
I don't know if
She
we
go
first
wholesome as
memory.
well,
I know, yeah.
I know.
I don't
On
know if we
brand.
first memory, but it's Queenum nor Husme explain of Fui Kirsty Quivnacon, and I was like, how does it all work? Like, how do we remember things? And Dort Maylum Fain, I was like, I'm going to remember this moment right now. And like, folks is Queen Lume. Now I was on the toilet in my parents' house. Just pondering, you know, when you remember on the phone, she and shins, you had to like.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
I was probably, but I don't know, shocked. Were they?
Shocked?
Wow.
Well, I like maybe I have like memories prior to that.
Law or skull.
Yeah, I do actually. Yeah.
Derry Dini Shin like the Gana.
Yeah. No, it's Queen Limited, but it's just this was my first time when I became like aware of like
Aware.
memory, and I like imprinted a memory purposely in my
Wow.
brain.
Wow.
Yeah.
An Queen at an lager rugach Aideen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, vi me shocks and
Oh,
shit.
bhí
Like,
tú
shocked.
shocked. Okay,
No, it's
sorry.
Queen
That
McCaid
might
Law
get
ar
me
school, Dormin and Mayad, Hostess Jack May, August 3rd May. It's okay, Dad, you can go now.
Oh.
Oh my god, sassy.
Many Queen Lums
Amazing.
and Dort Cheech and
Yeah.
obviously.
Gas.
Care Futsa, first
I
mems.
think it's Queenlum Nervious Anog. I think probably a Cara Cuig, and I was in how I had we had two single beds in the room I used to share Lania of, right? August we were like a glamped Glaba. We were going over and back, right, and having a great time. And anyway, Nia fucking overshot the bed at one stage and slapped her head off the radiator. Okay, August like hurtig she a soul. And there was blood everywhere, and I remember being like, shit, like having she was crying so much, and Dad and Mom ran down the corridor and they were like, what happened? And it was do you know what, those old radiators that had a little like, they were dangerous. There was a little kind of sharp bit on the top of the, I don't know, it kind of had caught her in the eye anyway.
Yeah.
So she needed to get stitches and go into hospital, and it was so close to her stool. And I just remember at the time, Mom obviously caught my hand and gave me a slap, you know, on the hand, because she was obviously no, the Sergeant Major here was telling her to like jump over the bed. I was like, go to the 3-year-old, like
Sergeant Major.
and Mom, and I just remember like looking at my hand being like, Niamh has eyes bleeding, no one cares about my hand.
Kenisha Beers.
I was like, I can't believe it. Sure, I was probably like a car. Like, Joe, we all got bundled into the car and off we go.
Lieutenant.
You fucking are too.
Agus Fós, Niamh actually still has unscar and shit, and she's always like, she can never get a proper winged eyeliner because it goes into the dip of her.
Oh, poor Niamh.
So
She'd a lot to put up with.
I'd never forgive you for that now if I was her.
Sorry, she fucking overshot the jump. Like, I was elegant enough to be nipping.
She was no gymnast. She was like the Sergeant Major over here, right?
See, instead she went
all
down.
very glamorous now. It all sounds very glamorous now, Shiva.
She went down the route there you'd enjoy playing the Buska Kill, was where her passions lie, down with
Willie Fogarty. Do you know I met Willie Fogarty? A fucking lovely man. When myself and Shiva were out at a protest in the Dáil, and he was out protesting for the native trees. And I didn't.
Oh, you told me that, yeah.
No, sorry. That was another accordion player from West Limerick called Willie Larkin.
Yeah.
And Willie Fogarty's another man altogether.
Yeah.
Sorry, no.
You're
and
mixing up
your
mixing up my
accordion
Willies.
players.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the first time. Listen. Colleeny, you should been brilliant. I hope you get deja vu and remember this podcast. Dana Thosawala, please write to us if you've had mad deja vu or jamais vu.
Yeah.
If there's anyone from France listening and correct my pronunciation
Please
by
correct
WhatsApp voice
Louise.
note.
Yeah.
Por favor.
Well, that's Spanish. S'il vous plaît. So now, okay, our note to Shin.
How to go out? No, kind of our gluten.
Oh, sorry. Okay, sorry.
I forgot that too.
Okay, well, my gluten shachtan shot is s'il vous plaît.
Oh my god.
Doing like.
So we're going to try
And
the
je-
podcast.
Yeah, sorry, okay. I was going to start showing off my French, but I won't.
No, not down.
For fear that
I'm sure you didn't even know what jamais vu meant, girl.
No,
Go
girl,
back.
I got
this.
It's grand.
Listen,
I'm-
I have to get to a folkloric phone now
I'll give
to
you a
like
few
check
notes
out
there in
pronunciation
Frankish
here.
after the
Yeah,
left
do,
don't worry.
yeah.
Okay, so the actual glúteagam.
Yeah, go on.
Okay, so Bohraí na Smuinte.
Anias.
So like if you go, Céir sin Spéirla?
Memory
Lane. Yeah. Dul Cheese Memory Lane. New Quivney Or, which is like Céir sin Éireacht?
Yeah, like golden memories.
Yeah, but not go fraud any far to Verla. Sorry, I can't remember my
there
Verla.
is. There probably is like the golden days or something.
Yeah, really silly shit. So yeah, there's mine. Now I'm done. You go ahead now.
Yeah.
Our var the keen is like when something's on like the tip of your tongue or
Yes.
like
Yes.
yes.
Equivnuer.
Yeah.
Calling.
Ma tam meower alert me other day and been too confused.
Love it. Yeah.
I say queen of shachas
Yeah.
or yeah.
Yeah, Queenig. Like, Tá sé actually Dakar, isn't it? Because I think our skull, it's so funny. Quivney Orga, I used to have a teacher who would like give us that phrase out when we were extra.
yeah.
But sure, Quivney isn't how you'd say it a Guigamoon at all.
Yeah,
It would be Queenie, wouldn't it?
Queenie, yeah.
Queenie Orga.
Yeah.
Queenig Marvriher. It's a tough one, I think, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
Oisín the did I say that before? Oisín in the Ignafeina.
No.
No.
That's like that kind of when it's a phrase. It's like, so obviously Oisín went to Tiernan and he left all the Fianna behind him, and then he came back after 300 years and they were all dead, and then he was very lonely after them. So that's that kind of phrase of like, there's something really nostalgic in on like the past. So Tamakasula Oisín in the Ignafeina.
Oh,
Like I'm really sad and lonely after the past.
Yeah.
Kua? I'm going to
Yeah, Kua, yeah.
Kua is kind of like homesickness or like
yeah.
nostalgia. Come on, okay,
Yeah.
Kua.
Long
Small
and
chin,
shenanigans. I'm going to say Derudag's Dearmad because I have. I'm after forgetting to read out Yenway Dearmad quid
for
the
fuck's
Tachtar
sake. Go
that
on.
came in, and actually this is even funnier because what I
Buska
wanted to
Fishna.
talk about
For
was
fuck's
times
sake.
you've forgotten things, and I actually forgot.
And do you know what? Actually,
Oh,
I have
my God.
Wedding license
she
to get away
texted
with
us
that.
earlier. She texted earlier, was like, try and think of times where you forgot things.
Oh,
right?
yeah, yeah.
And I couldn't remember anything, so I wrote into WhatsApp, forgot to see
yeah.
like all the times I've forgotten my passport, like outfits, like an irritant ruddy. Oh my God, I'm actually very forgetful.
Oh my
So
God.
look up forget in or forgot in your WhatsApp.
Yeah,
I
Yen
actually
mé
had a feeling
darmad
it was
air. I think sin an frása úsáid man. Is that correct there? Is it Yen mé darmad there?
Yeah.
Yen mé darmad.
Rinne or Yen, obviously.
Yeah.
And then I saw átaigh an gur féidir rá go bhfuil like an ligcha in Yarmouth. Come
yeah.
on, which is
Yeah.
really good ass.
Yeah, sin really good ass.
Ligcha in
I
Yarmouth.
have a good story about one time I went to the airport and like checked the bags in and everything, like fucking 2 hours early for the flight. Grand female limo, ex-boyfriend, and we used to have this weird thing where we like. Okay, we used to really like playing chess together, right?
Yeah.
And we were went to the airport. That was all grand. Drinking away, like had a lovely weekend away. Sitting there, and we're like, right, better go to the gate. And then we realised that we'd actually forgotten to go like through security and everything, and the flight was in like 10 minutes.
So you take season out me Kerrison Airport.
Oh yeah,
Stop.
just forgot to go through
Airport. How did you manage
in
that?
Edinburgh.
Oh,
So then we were like, fuck, we ran through security and everything.
Stupid.
Oh, so fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Sure, missed flight. Fucking for hundreds, if not thousands of euro to get home. It was a fucking disaster. We were sitting there hours, just sitting there drinking and playing chess. Yeah.
Okay, well look, no be borha, because we are not alone. People are awful forgetful. Will we go through a few of these?
And did we do our Patreon? Martha, but kind of RIAMH I am.
Bather. Or should, but then we've put up the box with no correspondence. Should we just do really quickly?
Just do a really quick one. Go.
Yeah. Okay, Anna Hopper Fod. Ashling, should we be giving names? Oh, baby,
you
they
go
want
on.
to be anonymous.
First name's
Okay,
grand.
this is a Colleen who she says chuig mé géad dáite faoi géad dáite faoi go leis an fear céine agus an céad bhuail she their Tinder, and then the dar they went to mock, she had forgotten grab she out leis Hannah Fine.
Oh my god.
Easily done.
So sorry. Like did he think it was?
No,
Like-
Dorche
Yeah.
Lay, like, thanks for giving me another chance.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's even worse than my college story. Oh, chronic.
Sorry, what would you do though? Do you just lean into it?
Yeah, I'd be like, I just wanted to see.
I thought there was
Yeah,
something there.
Maybe second timer. Yeah, I'd
Yeah.
completely just linger him.
Oh my god, I would be like, fate is pushing us together. Marry that man.
True.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Ashling.
Sorry.
What God the whore on shin?
We need a follow-up. We need a follow-up.
Yeah.
Sphere.
Kevin says
Yeah.
I forgot my date of birth at a random doctor's appointment, so they checked me for concussion.
Birthdays are hard.
Wouldn't be Louise.
Oh, jeez, no, Louise.
Oh my god, that's so
Your
funny.
date of birth,
Would
you
I
never forget. You
Oh, sorry,
never forget your date
but
of
I'm a
birth.
Leo, like other Leos out there. He's probably an Aquarius or something, I would say.
With a yellow aura or something.
Sorry, I
Oh
just
my
thought you had me screenshotting your show because I thought this was kind of hilarious. This is a friend of yours, Shiva, who says the question box said times you've forgotten things,
Funniest things you've forgotten.
funniest things you've forgotten.
So could it be bad phrasing on my part there?
So you might be able to, I don't know, explain this to us. That time Shiva cried over chips in Babylon after a night out.
Yeah. I really hate this story. It's on Feet on Sugar Fowler Facebook.
Cúamar
Cuamers Jock of Babylon, obviously our fraud Camden, H Vesa Palace, and for me like the really dirty, cheesy taco chips.
Yes.
Yum.
So good. I just dip my fiola name. Like they were so
yeah.
fucking good. And I think her hit Mushgallo get her an Orlor, and then Humorous Jock. Now I was pissed as well. Humorous Jocks of Ooth, and like we made Queena and have Fisha and DM like sobbing,
Bah.
and they're like, Shiva, go on, have these. I'm like, no, I want my chips. It's good done. I'm gonna have to scrub it off Facebook.
We need to get
Yeah.
Fisha.
Can we get a little?
Yeah, we do.
Patreon.
Insert here,
Subscribe to
Patreon.
Patreon.
Yeah.
Oh, Christ.
And then finally, we've got an email, girls. Ooh,
Okay.
so fancy. Hi, ladies. Ladies, there's a lady between us. I've driven the full way to work without my laptop before and had to turn around in the car park. But can I hang my poor husband out to dry too?
You can, of course.
He drove the car to park at the bus stop, got a private commuter coach into the city centre, then realised he left the very expensive work laptop on the front seat of the bus. No direct bus back before 4 p.m, so we had to taxi back ASAP, terrified someone might break into the car. €50 down the Shawani.
Now, I have
Yeah.
to say, I've really got into a really bad habit of sending things in taxis.
Yes.
Like if my mom wants something that I have, it's very chic.
It's very chic.
Very chic.
Very
Like
chic.
Dawn to make goon and a Danny, and I was like, sorry, I can't make it out to collect it. Could you taxi it into me?
you order the free now and you're
Am
like,
I in
here
the
it's-
devil who wears Prada? Like,
Oh, I know someone who their partner went home and they were meant to leave a key out and they didn't, so that they got a taxi for one key. And just put the key in the back seat and sent it off home.
Oh my God. The height of sophistication.
The boom is back, baby. The boom is back. Though she rush.
We've forgotten all the hard lessons we learned. Oh, don't worry, we'll learn them again. We'll learn them again. You
Doing
do.
it struggling for better jamais vu. Yeah. Listen. Anyway, gals, note the shin.
Stop.
Son.